Hey, 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 hey. It's so MCA. A. It's so MCA. And I owe y'all an apology. I apologize for the delay between the last video and this video. I'm engaged in ministry and currently, or I shouldn't say that. I'm engaged in ministry and bass playing has not been part of the ministry that I've been engaging in recently. Okay. I've been playing some other instruments or whatever the case is, doing some other things in ministry. So bass playing hasn't been it. However, recently there has been an uptick in playing bass, which is causing me to get back in shape, causing me to be playing out a lot more and causing me to have to learn a lot of material. All of that being said, I obviously have not been able to sit down and really knock out a video for you all, so I apologize. So I'm getting to it today. I spent a lot of time today because I'm realizing that because I don't have as much time, the way I was forced to start doing videos, I can't do. I wanted to go back to the old way that I used to do before my old computer burnt out. And so I finally sat down today and just worked it out for literally hours. And so I'm back to the way I was recording back when I was cranking out all of those videos. Doesn't mean I'll go back to just cranking out videos, but it does mean I won't have to spend as much time setting up, preparing to do videos and as much time in post and editing to give you videos. All right. So that being said, in my last video, I said I was going to concentrate a little bit more on beginners or like early intermediate players. I'll try to give something for intermediate players too, to keep you a little bit more interested. But it can help. So today we're doing Israel's Lord, You Are Good. And it is in E. Giving you the scale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and you can follow on your screen as to what those notes are. Now, I'm detuned, as you know, or maybe you don't know if this is your first time here. And so normally when I talk about being detuned, I always feel like I have an advantage over you all that play in standard tuning. However, today I am not at an advantage because I believe it's Terrence Palmer that's playing bass on this track. He is using his open string E to do a lot of the stuff in the intro and throughout the song that really makes it easier if you are in standard tuning. I am not going to go down to standard or go up to standard tuning for this video. I'm going to remain detuned for my own sake and sanity. But I will have to MacGyver the intro a little bit. My last video, if you haven't seen it yet, that I did get hit with a light copyright claim. So I'm not going to do what I did in that video, which is play the whole song through with a demo. Today, I'm going to try to break up the demo and see if I can trick this YouTube algorithm or whatever the case is. And if I get hit with another copyright claim, another light copyright claim, I'm going to have to just figure out how I'm going to navigate around this tutorial thing with YouTube smacking me on the wrist every now and then. Okay. So again, we're in E, and the intro that I'm about to MacGyver is going to sound a little bit like this. Throw on this click track. So I know y'all not going to be able to see my hands, but I'll come back and tell you what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, and... All right. So what I'm doing there is, here's where you have the advantage. That I'm doing all the way down here at the 13th fret for me, you can do as an open string, right? Which makes all of this stuff easier for you to access and easier to sing. I was at a disadvantage because of how I'm having to finger that to try to get to hit all of those notes. All right. So I'll play it this way so you guys can see it. This is extremely uncomfortable, but I know that you can't see my hands otherwise. So let me do it this way. So I'm doing 1, 1, 5 on the G string, 1, 1, 3 also on the G string, 1, 1, 2. Everything's on the G string. 1, 1, 2, 1. with a little stank on the one. All right, and I'm playing back by the back of the fret and just going into that sharp one area and coming right back. If you're ever wondering how to get that stankish. All right. So again, 1 1 5 1 1 3 1 1 2 1 1 hammering on from the 1 2 1. Okay. Then the second time I did 5 3 2. Right, which is just a pentatonic scale starting from the 2 with a hammer on from the 1 to the 2. 2 1 6 5 3 2 1 2. That's probably too fast for some of you. All right, you can follow along with the numbers and or the letters if I choose to put them in this video on screen. Okay. So that's your intro. Then you get this here. Let me go back to the track. I'm gonna go to the next part. Trying not to do too much singing so I don't get hit. Let's leave it there. Okay. So you have 1 1 1. These are all just ones. 1 1. Right. 1 1. That's always there. 1 1. Okay. And I'm using my first fret on the E string, but U would be an open string again, E, which gives you an advantage. It's just easier to fret. Then occasionally I slide down to this E on my A string. For me, that is at the, what's that, 9th fret, 8th fret? 3 5 7, yeah. 8th fret, right? For you, it would be your 7th fret. And you can do it anywhere. You could do it there. You could do it here on the G string. You could do it even here. But I just like the long slide that I get using the A string and a little bit of a string bend when I get there. So I use my middle finger so I can get a better bend. That's my level of comfort. You can use whatever you want. All right. Then we go to 4. People. Don't do too much singing. Don't get hit with a copyright. Right. So you could just stay on 4 through all of that. You could probably even do 4. Flat 7, but 4 is safe. Okay. Now for my more intermediate people or for beginners who want to try a little bit something different, what the keys are doing underneath that is 4 5 sharp 5. Then you can go back to the 4 flat 7. All right. That's if you want to be a little more, you want to do some more movement, be more creative. If your MD will let you do that, that's fine. Some keyboard players may want you to just hold the root and not move with them. Okay. Then we go to the chorus, which sounds a bit like this. And I'm sorry, I'm speeding through this. I'm trying to keep this video short as the song is relatively easy, minus a couple things here and there. All right. So then we've got, change here. Sorry. Thinking of the next part too. Okay. So your chorus is 1. What are the words now? Now I can't remember the words. Oh, we worship 1 5 flat 7 4. Again, 1 5. You can pause eighth notes. Flat 7, 4. Third time now. 1, 5. Flat 7, 4. I think this is the last one. 3, 5. Sharp 5. All right, so I did it different in the demo a few seconds ago, but I do believe that that's what it's doing. So I went 3, 5, sharp 5, flat 7, flat 7. Okay, now if it's different, I'm going to go back and listen to this afterwards. If it's different, I will put the right notes up on the screen. So don't worry, follow the notes that are on the screen if what I told you was just wrong, okay? Then we go into, on the Israel thing, it's just 1 and some slap stuff there, but mainly just 1 stuff, right? But some churches will do the bridge part, which we'll go to it in a second, at this location, okay? And it goes back to the verse, and then it comes back to the chorus. Now, I want to give you a hit that happens on the chorus that I don't hear too many people do, and I think it's an excellent part of the song. It is a horn shot, and it sounds something like this. Okay? And where that happens is, let's say the chorus we just came out of people, and we were 1, 5, flat 7, 4. It would come right here, 1, 5. Now instead of going to the flat 7, we would do this. All right, and what that is I did not write notes for this tutorial, forgive me. It is 5, flat 3, 4, 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 6 with some stank, 4, 4, flat 3. Okay, one more time. 5, flat 3, 4, 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 6, 4, 4, flat 3. Now, remember, I'm detuned. So this flat 3 right here may end up being will end up being an open string for you if you're in standard tuning. So you may have to shift this shape and do something like a all right, you see how I kind of move this shape back this way. All right, move that flat 3 from here to here. So that's your hit. I think it's important. I think it sounds good. And if you can nail it and nail it up to speed, go for it. The key to that is putting some stank on some of those notes, particularly the 6. Right there. Make sure you get some of that stank. Actually, you know what? I just found a better way to... I actually like the combo to move that flat third the second time. Anyway, I digress. This is what learning and practicing is all about. Figuring out what feels good for you and moving things where you want them to be. So let's go to the very last part, which is the bridge. You have, let me give you the track. Okay. All the time. So all that is 1, 1, flat 3, 4, 1, flat 7, 6, sharp 5, 5. All right. or so it's clearer for your ears. 1, flat 3, 4, 1, flat 7, 6, sharp 5, 5. All right, that's 2 sharp 5s, 5. Okay, that is your entire song. All right, I wanted to focus on the beginners. I know this is not the most trending song, not a cutting edge song, not what's probably at the top of the charts right now, but churches do still sing this song. It is a good default song that in a pinch, a praise and worship team leader will definitely pull out of their bag and go for. And hopefully now you learned something else that you can do in it. Again, I wasn't really trying to give too much. I'm trying to focus on my beginners a little bit for the next couple videos if possible, and sprinkle some things in there too for the intermediate people, or for the beginners that want to be a little brave and push towards that intermediate and try to do some things differently. I'm Soul MCA. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give me a like. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Follow me on Instagram if you're not following me. Part of me being busy and all of that jazz, I am trying to get some footage of me playing. I have a video of me playing in a rehearsal recently on my Instagram page. And a lot of you here don't get to hear me actually play a lot. I kind of just try to do the bare minimum and show what is in the tutorial. So if you want to hear what I kind of sound like, you could go to Instagram and check me out there. It'll be somewhere down here underneath this video. All right, you all have a good one. God bless. I'll see you next time.